Good morning and thanks for your company. This Wednesday, the 19th of August, I'm Jessica Ramia, market analyst with Bell Direct. Well, overnight we saw the US stock market erase its COVID-19 losses, knocking the top off the previous record high after the S&P 500 rose 0.2%. It comes as the US Treasury Secretary said that Trump wanted to move forward with providing more economic stimulus. Now, this good news is supporting that US equities are continuing to move higher, coupled with the fact that we've seen stronger than expected economic news. On the commodity side of things, good news as well. The gold price rose over 1%, back above $2,000 an ounce after earlier hitting a new one-week high. Now, this is coming as investors are continuing to rotate out of the most liquid of all liquid safe havens, the US dollar, and instead invest in gold. Now, this has caused the US dollar to fall to its lowest level since May 2018, while the gold price has rallied over 30% this year. Now, this fall of the USD has helped the Aussie dollar lift 1% this week overnight, and it's hit 72.4 US, its highest level since February last year. What to watch today? Well, earnings season results really turn it on today. Over a dozen companies are reporting. We've also heard from ANZ reporting quarterly numbers, a strong rebound in the third quarter with statutory profit after tax hitting $1.3 billion in the June quarter, just shy of what it reported in the first half of $1.5 billion. Cash profit from continuing operations improved, hitting $1.5 billion, up from $1.4 billion in the first half. ANZ also declared a final dividend of 25 cents, a stark difference to Westpac, which scrapped its interim dividend yesterday, although the future remains uncertain for Westpac's final dividend. CSL is due to hand down their results later today. Disruptions from the pandemic are likely to affect plasma collection and availability, as well as CSL's costs. We're expecting profit of $2.1 billion. CSL is a Goldman Sachs buy with a target of $326. Inovcare, the funeral business, has just reported full-year results, declaring it will pay its final and deferred interim dividends. Brambles, the pallet business, and packaging business Amcor report results, as well as Domino's Pizza, Tabcorp, Dexus, Stockland, Vicinity centres. On the gold front, we've seen Silver Lake Resources report their results. Profit is up almost 700% on the back of the gold prices rally. On the vaccine side of things, the federal government inked a deal to produce a COVID vaccine with AstraZeneca if COVID-19 trials prove successful from Oxford Uni. We know that CSL is already in talks with AstraZeneca to develop a vaccine in Melbourne, so keep your eyes peeled on CSL. The Aussie government will also need to, of course, buy syringes, so keep an eye on medical company providers that can supply syringes and the like. On the downside today, keep your eye on Treasury Wine, TWE, and Orora, ORA, the beverage packaging company, expecting further downside. The reason for this is because China's Ministry of Commerce yesterday announced that it's kicking off a year-long investigation into Australian businesses allegedly dumping wine at discounted prices in China. Now, what's feared is this will potentially impact Aussie wine exports into China in the coming months and put a dent on TWE's better than expected growth outlook that they announced last week. Growth outlook saying that their outlook was strong in Asia and China. Now, for the economy, the Australian economy exports in wine amount to about $1 billion in value. So keep your eyes peeled on this China and Aussie latest round of tension, because the majority of the wine exports from Australia are from Treasury Wine. As for trading ideas, just three quick ones today. Monadelphous MND, they had their buy rating and price target upgraded after handing down results yesterday. A brighter than expected future. Australia's second largest bank, Westpac, was maintained as a hold stock by Bell Potter, given that the half-year dividend was scrapped and the final is likely to be walked away from. And Australia's largest miner, BHP, was maintained as a UBS buy with a $40 target.